Salvete, welcome to this video lesson on chapter 28. And we're starting at section 3 today, line 109. Gubernator qui medum attentum videt, the pilot whose seas made us attentive or paying attention, says, inquit, Num tu tam stultus es ut haec credas. Surely you're not so stupid that you believe these things, right? And stuff about Jesus and walking on water and whatnot, right? Mihi nemo persuadebit, no one will persuade me, hominem super mare ambulare posse, that a person is able to walk above the sea, or on top of the sea. Then Lydia says, Christus non est homo, sed filius Dei. Christ is not a person, he's not a human being, but the Son of God, qui omnia facere potest, who is able to do all things. Ipse dixit, he himself said, Data est mihi omnis potestas in caelo et in terra. Given to me is all of the power on heaven and on earth. Modo nos e tempestate servavit. Just now he saved us from the storm. Nonne id tibi persuasit eum habere potestatem maris et vintorum. Didn't that persuade you that he had the power of the sea and of the winds? Or we would say over the sea and the winds. Audi igitur, listen therefore, quod in eodem libro narratur de potestate Christi, that which is said in the same book about the power of Christ. Et ascendente eo in naviculum, secutis sunt eum discipuli eius. And with him climbing into the boat, there followed him the disciples, or his disciples, discipuli eius. Et ecce, and behold, tempestas magna facta est in mari, a great storm was made on the sea, or in the sea. Ita ut navicula operiretur fluctibus, so that the boat was covered by the waves. Ipse vero dormiebat, but he himself was sleeping. Et accesserunt ad eum discipuli eius, and his students came to him, went to him, et suscata verunt eum dicintes, and they woke him up, saying, Domine, salva nos, Lord, save us, perimus, we are dying. Iet illis Iesus, Jesus says to them, Quid timidi estis? What are you scared for? Tunc surgens imperavit, ventus et mari. Then, getting up, he commanded the winds and the sea. Et facta est tranquillitas magna, and there was made, or there happened, there became, a great calm. Homines autem mirati sunt. However, moreover, the people wondered, were amazed. Dicintes, saying, Qualis est hic, quod venti et mari obediunt ehi? What sort of a person is this, that, or since, the winds and the sea obey him? And the gubernator, the pilot, says, Mare et venti nemini obediunt nisi Neptuno. The sea and the winds obey no one except for Neptune. Ille curavit ut nos e tempestate servaremur neve mergeremur. He took care, curavit, that we be saved from the storm, and that we not be submerged or drowned, sunken. Well potius nos ipsi, or rather we ourselves did, qui merces eiecimus, we who tossed out the goods, the merchandise. So really, he's just kind of a practical guy. He sort of believes in Neptune, but he's like, really, you got to do this stuff yourself. Nolite vero quincere, don't you think, however, nos iam extra periculum esse, that we are now out of danger, outside of danger. Tempestas quidem desiet. Indeed, the storm stopped. Sed multa alia pericula nobis impendent, but many other dangers impend or threaten us. ut saxa quibus naves fraguntur, as rocks by which ships are broken up, voragines in quas naves merguntur, whirlpools in which or into which ships are sunken, merguntur, praedones maritimi qui naves persecuntur, maritime bandits, in other words, pirates, who pursue ships, ut merces et pecuniam rapiunt, in order that they may snatch or seize or steal the merchandise and the money. Now tasque occidant, and kill the sailors. Semper in periculo versamer, we're always in danger. And remember, versamer, the passive of verso, works kind of as a synonym for sum esse, the being verb. Matus then says, sed hic tuti sumus a praedonibus, but here we are safe from pirates or bandits. He's saying this because, of course, they're right next to Italy, the Roman Empire sort of center, right? The gubernator says, nullum marum tutum est a praedonibus. No sea is safe from pirates. Ne mare inferum quidem, not even the lower sea. We would call it the Tyrrhenian or Tuscan Sea, which is to the west and somewhat south of Italy. Quamquam rari huc perveniunt, although they rarely come here. Nec tutti sumus a ceteris periculis, nor are we safe from other dangers, quae modo memorave, which I just now related or recounted. Brevi navigabimus per fretum siculum. In a short time, soon, we will sail through the Sicilian Strait, ubi ab utraque parte magnum periculum impendit nautis, where on each side a great danger threatens or impends for sailors. Ab ora Italia saxa periculosa, from the shore of Italy, or on the shore of Italy, perilous rocks, saxa periculosa, quibus Scylla nomen est, for which the name is Scylla, ab ora Siciliae, on or from the shore of Sicily, virago terribilis, a terrible whirlpool or maelstrom, quae Charybdis vocatur, which is called Charybdis. Multae naves quae scyllum iam taverant, many ships which had already avoided Scylla, dende in Charybdim mersae sunt, then have been sunken into Charybdis. All right. At bonum animum habete, but have a good mind, in other words, but cheer up. Ego ut gubernator constans, I, as a steady, perhaps trustworthy pilot, curabo, will take care, ut omnia pericula vitemus, that we avoid all dangers, ac salvi in Graeciam eamus, and that we go safe into Greece. Now, a little quick note here, Scylla and Charybdis are from Greek mythology. Scylla was imagined as a woman from kind of the waist up, and down below she had 6 dog heads, monstrous dog heads, that would reach out and grab sailors off their ships if they came too close to that side. Then on the other side of the strait, Charybdis, the whirlpool monster, giant sort of animate whirlpool, monstrous whirlpool that would suck ships down whole. Okay. And then Maida says in line 147, omnes id futurum esse speramus. We all hope that will be, in other words, that they will get to Greece safe. Quando eo perveniemus? When will we arrive there? Pilate says, intra 6 dies, ut spero, vel potios octo, within 6 days, as I hope, or rather 8. So he's kind of giving his best hope estimate 6 days, and then an outside likely estimate of 8. Sed cur tam cupidus es in Graecia meundi? Why are you so desirous of going into Greece? Ego Romae vivere malo, quam in Graecia. I prefer to live at Rome rather than in Greece. Okay. Maida says, num Romae mavi servire quam libere se in Graecia. surely you don't prefer to be a slave, servire, at Rome, rather than to be free, liber, in Greece. Now, note here, servire, fourth conjugation, to be a slave to be enslaved. Servare with the are, first conjugation, means to save. Okay, surely you don't prefer to be a slave rather than to be free in Greece. Okay, yes. Gubernator, the pilot says, Nos cives Romani mori malumus quam servire. We Roman citizens prefer to die rather than to be a slave. Then Meta says, Noli putare me servire male. Don't think that I prefer to be a slave. Nam ego quoque libernatus sum. For I too was born free. Nec quisquam qui liber fuit, libertatem sperare desinit. Nor does anyone who was free desist or stop hoping for freedom. In Italia, domino severo serviebam. In Italy, I was enslaved to a strict master. Qui a me postulabat, ut opus sordidum facerem, who demanded from me that I do dirty work. Nec mihi peculium dabat, and he did not give me a peculium. And remember, a peculium is a slave's kind of savings. Although slaves couldn't technically own property, it was quite common for the masters to set aside money for them that they could use, or at least eventually could access. But Julius never did this. Si quid prave feceram, if I had done anything badly, wrongly, Dominus imperabat ut ego ab aliis servis tenerer et verbarerer. So he ordered that I be held by other slaves and I be beaten. Okay? So apparently this is at least what Matus says Julius used to do all the time whenever Matus had done something wrong. Sed heri, but yesterday, e villa fugi, I escaped from the villa, ut verbera vitarem, in order that I avoid whippings, atque ut amicam meam viderem, and in order that I might see my girlfriend, axim per cum ea essim, and that I be with her always. Multis promissis ei persuasi, with many promises I persuaded her, ut me cum ex Italia proficisceretur, that she set out with me from Italy. Lydia enim Romae vivere mavult, for Lydia prefers to live at Rome, quam in Graecia, rather than in Greece. Ostia igitur, hanc navim conscendimus. From Ostia, therefore, we boarded on this ship, ut in Graecia navigaremus, that we should sail into Greece. Gubernator Lydiam interrogat. The pilot asks Lydia, Tune quoque dominus Romano serviebas? Were you also enslaved to a Roman master? Lydia says, Minime vero. No way. Ego niemini servio. I serve, or I am enslaved to no one, nisi domino nostro, qui est in caelis, except our Lord who is in the heavens. And of course she means God here, the Christian God. Nemo potest duobus domini servire. No one is able to serve two masters. Certe non laeto animo Roma profecta sum. Certainly I did not set out from Rome with a happy mind. Et difficile fuit mihi persuadere, and it was difficult to persuade me, ut amicas meas Romanas desererim, that I desert my Roman girlfriends. Nec promissi solis, medus mihi persuasit, nor did Medus persuade me with promises alone, ut secum venirem, that I should come with him, sed etiam dono pulcheremo, but also with a very beautiful gift. Ecce annulus aureus gematus, look at this gemmed ring. Quem amicus meus prope centum sestertiis emit mihi, which my boyfriend bought for me for nearly 100 sesterces. Lydia, manum extendens, digitum annulum aureo ornatum, Gubernatore ostendit. Lydia, extending her hand, showed to the pilot a ring decorated, a finger decorated with a gold ring. All right, and then the pilot, Gubernator, annulum tam pulchrum admiratur. He admires so beautiful a ring. Tum conversus ad medum. Then, having turned himself to Medus, he says, inquit, Profecto dives esse videris ut servus. You absolutely seem to be wealthy, rich, as a slave, or for a slave. Num dominus ille severus, qui tibi imperabat, ut opus sordidum faceres, tantum peculium tibi dabat pro opere sordido. Surely that strict master of yours, who commanded you that you do the dirty work, didn't give such a great peculium or savings to you for your dirty work, right? Medus rubent, Medus blushing, nescit quid respondeat, doesn't know what he should respond, et velut homo surdus mutusque ante eo stat, and he stands before them like or as a deaf and mute person. Lydia says, Queen respondes, why aren't you answering? Saculum prompsisti pecuniae plenum. You took out a little pouch full of money. None tua erat iste pecunia. Wasn't that money yours? Meda turbatus, made us upset, dum oculos Lydiae vitare conatur, while he is trying to avoid the eyes of Lydia. Mercatorem celerter accedere videt, sees the merchant quickly approaching. All right, well, that is the end of chapter 28, and I hope you learned a few things here. Certainly a lot of these subjunctive clauses with the ut or the ne and the subjunctive verbs in them. So get used to translating them that way. Ut means as when it has an indicative verb or no verb, and it means that or in order that, so that, with these kinds of subjunctive clauses. All right, volete usque ad proximum tempus.